Well, hello, my name is Sean Kachmarski. Now, I am originally from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I've been living in the UK for the last 17 years. Married, 2 kids, and I am turning 50 next month. And believe it or not, I am a long distance runner. Now, I say it that way because some days I can't believe I am actually a long distance runner. Why and when did I get into running? Well, I'm a little bit of a late bloomer when it comes to running. It wasn't until 2014 when I actually started running, and it all actually started with a medical scare. I had a bout with kidney stones. Um, that was bad, but the worst bit was they found that I had a fatty liver. And when I started to realize that this was going to affect my future, my life potentially, I really decided to turn my life around, and I really wanted to walk my daughter down the aisle. I wanted to see my kids graduate, and I wanted to grow old with my wife. So I really decided to do something, and it was actually running. So I started with, like most, with the Coach to 5K app, and then it turned on to park runs, which are great, and then 10Ks, and then eventually I had been watching the Great North Run for 15 years on BBC, and always inspired, but never did. But I found myself that I was in shape to actually do it, so I ran the Great North Run. Then after that, the word marathon came into my vocabulary, and then I sort of slogged my way through that. And then after a while, after the pains ceased, the words ultra marathon entered my vocabulary, so I did a 50K ultra. So it has been quite a journey in regards to how and when and why I got into running. How do I prepare for races? Well, I've never considered myself a person who would be in contention or fast enough to win any race. So my prep was more just putting in the hours, you know, early mornings, getting your runs in for the 10Ks and 5Ks and such. But when we started getting into the marathon mileage, I did have a plan. Basically, this is the one from my marathon that I liked having as a visual on the fridge as to all the miles I put in. But to get that, I did a lot of research, read a lot of books, talked to a lot of people who had done it, came up with my own plan to be flexible about being able to balance that work-life running scenario. So it was no set plan, but I sort of took best bits from all these different plans to prepare for these races. And knock on wood, they have been all big successful because I have finished most of the races that I have been allowed to finish due to my slowness. And yeah, so no real plan that I use. I just rely on other people to show me the best practice in regards to what to do and how to be successful to run the race, and of course stay away from injury. How do I stay nutritionally healthy? Well, I do have to say that nutrition and running have never been something that I had ever thought about. Um, Early in my running career, I always ran to eat something. So if I ran a long distance, I could have that cake, or undoubtedly it would be double beans, which are M&Ms to me, my kryptonite when it comes to running. But over the last few years, I am really conscious on trying to lose some weight. So I have been more conscious of what I'm putting in as fuel for my running. I do a lot of research, talk to a lot of nutritionists, but I do have to say, nutrition and running, I still need a lot of work in that area. How do I recover from a race? Well, I luckily I now only run shorter races like 5s and 10Ks, and recovery is quite quick, and there's nothing really to recover from in regards to pain. But when it was the marathon or the ultra marathon or half marathons, it was usually a hot bath. I did try the ice baths. They never seemed to work for me. I didn't enjoy them. And I'll be honest, I have to stretch more. I should stretch post race more. But how do I recover? It basically is just sit on the settee or couch and watch TV with a blanket, maybe after a hot bath. Not the best way, I wouldn't recommend it, but it works for me. And I have tried the foam roller, but that hurts. What are my top tips for beginners? Well, I have learned a lot over my career, but I think the biggest couple of things are that, firstly, if you are thinking of starting your running journey, do not let medical scare be your catalyst to start, because that's not the right way to do it. Make the decision and start off slow and just start doing it. My next advice would be, once you start doing that, really embrace the running community. The running community has been absolutely unbelievable in supporting me, giving me some advice, literally yelling me and carrying me over some of the finish lines. And it has been a pleasure in regards to who I've met and who I've interacted with and who I've gone runs with. Now, I'll be honest, I struggled with this in regards to running with groups and that sort of thing, because I've always been the slowest runner. But really, if you reach out to the running community, they will embrace you with both arms and really will help you become a better runner, but also they will help you achieve the goals that you never thought possible in your lifetime. Well, thanks for watching Hybrid Running. I've been Sean, and if you want to learn more about me and my journey and my new book, just finished, you can see some more information in the description below. And always remember to enjoy the run.